Hi, I'm Terry Brown, Site Manager for Jacobs Catalytic in Sarnia, Ontario. I've witnessed this new technology here today, and I can't believe how simple it is. I've had an opportunity to work in the trade for 20 years now plus, being a manager on site of a maintenance contract, always looking for new technologies because some of the old school stuff is still out there and we need to find a way to do things quick and simple. This technique not only gives us new technology, but it's cheap. And
yes.
Also, I've had an opportunity to teach trade school, and to be able to teach somebody this in this short amount of time is unbelievable.
Hi, I'm Ross Tias, Business Manager at Local 663, Sarnia, Ontario, Canada, UA rep. And I have the distinct pleasure of introducing Steve Turcotte, UA member out of our affiliate Local 221 Kingston, who has revolutionized, I believe, the fabrication of laterals and piping in general in regards to his training aid and training technique here. And I am very, very happy to introduce this to my members as well as my mechanical contractors in my area. I think it'll keep us ahead of the non-union. Taking and embracing this new technology is what we need and what we have to do. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Ross, for the great introduction. My name is Stephen Turcotte, out of Local 221 Kingston, Ontario. I'm here today with the help of Local 663 presenting Quick Fit. Quick Fit is brought to you by the Powerhouse Corporation. We do a lot of training, we help with laterals, we help with steam tracing. There's going to be other videos coming down the line, but today we're going to be working with laterals. I'm sure if you're a pipe fitter, fabricator, tank fabricator, working on vessels, you'll work with pipe. We do this all the time. This is called a stiff leg, dummy leg we call them in Canada. Use them everywhere. Wow, this fits great. But how do we get it to fit great? Making it fit great is a challenge sometimes. We do what you call template development. Template development is needed to get the shapes of the pipes so that they fit perfectly here, because we have to have a welder guy come around here and weld this up after. So anyway, like I said, stiff legs are something we do. They're very common. Laterals, pulp and paper industry, all kinds of industry need laterals. Template development. We need to do that to make those laterals and stiff legs. This is for an 8.5-inch ID pipe, which is that larger one there. Look at the amount of work associated to make a template. We have to put all the lines all over the paper. We have to have our ordinances. And how do you calculate these ordinances on off-center applications? These are great books. Pipe Fabricator's Blue Book, Layout and Fabrication. We've got all kinds of template design here. My friend Steve has been reading this all week. We haven't found a page for off-center yet. And when you're into off-center, it's not going to help you much. As you can see, I have other laterals that I have made. This is for the 5-inch ID lateral. Look at the shape. Right? Like, that's a lot of work. And you better be keen on your math. And this is for our dummy leg. We started here, comes over, we're working with 19.5 inches of pipe once you go around your circumference. But once again, getting these intersection points are a challenge. They take a lot of time, a great deal of time, and if you're not doing it every day, it's not something I'm familiar with in the field, but I have to do it a lot in the field. Like I said, these books are great. They're absolutely needed when working on templates and designing templates. Look at this fit. Wow. I don't know if you can see that well, but there's a bunch of layout involved with that one. That's coming in at 35 degrees. We're about a 1/2 inch from the top. We're way off center on this one. That's for swirling action to mix chemicals as they're going through the process. A lot of companies need that. Try to fit that up. You got a challenge. Now we're coming up to a piece of 8-inch going into 10. Perfect fit. Look at that. That's one of the templates I developed over there. I didn't make the template. I made the template after I made the fit. I'll show you how I did that later. This fits perfect. I've been doing this for 30 years. The work I used to have to do something like this. Massive labor amounts, just massive labor, and personally, I'd really hate my foreman when he gave me these jobs. Now we're looking at a 10 on 10. Boy, that makes a nice template. Even sized pipe, should be fitting perfect. We're flush on top. Got 3/4 of an inch at the bottom. So much for the template on this one, didn't quite work. Get ready for some hack and slash. Like I said, every time you change the degree, you're changing the shape of the pipe. Every degree change, a new template. Change it 5 degrees, a new template. This is off center, well, your template didn't work unless you figured that out ahead of time. So there's a great deal of work associated with doing laterals. Now we're going to show you how to do this just like that, using Quick Fit. I'd like to introduce 2 gentlemen that I've worked with, Bob Sauvé and Phil Johnson. They're dedicated UA members. They've been in the field and out of the field and everywhere over the last 30, 40 years. And I'd like them to take a look at these fits. Hey guys, will you come up here and take a look at this, please? Is there a lot of work here? Right?
Definitely, Steve, definitely.
Yeah, Phil was my welder at our shutdown here. We just finished a big shutdown. Bob's business agent, put out a lot of people. Hey, how would we do that before?
It's a nice fit, I'll tell you. I might give you a hug.
All right. Hey, well, look at, hey, perfect. Perfect. There's no nuts to be put in anywhere. Like, fantastic.
Lots of time in putting to design something like this here, so, and the fits are very incredible, and nice to see something like this. And the fit, and of course the welder will be the one that will love to weld this out.
You definitely appreciate not having too many 1-inch gaps hanging around. Yeah. How long do you think it would take to fabricate something like this? A header of this. You know, we got 3 nozzles coming in, stiff leg at the back.
Lots of time.
Lots of time, eh? Well,
Lots of preparation time in here, absolutely.
well, gentlemen, you're soon going to learn how to do this just like that, using Quick Fit. Back again. I'm going to ask my co-workers, Steve Curtis and Randy Bowes, to make some copies of my templates. We already have these templates in the fab shop, for instance, and we need to get them in the field. So we're going to ask them to make copies of these so we can ship them out to the field. A lot of the times in the field, we don't have all the fancy marking tools. We don't have the template books. We're given the job, there's your grinder, there's your torch. When's it going to be done? Well, this stuff takes a lot of time. And like I said, I'm going to ask Steve and Randy to make these templates. We already have all the intersection points laid out, but I just want to see how much time it takes just to copy these over and to make new ones. I had said earlier that I was going to show you how I made the template for this lateral. This is an off-center 8.5-inch inside diameter pipe. How did I make my template? I'll show you. This is the actual template that fits that pipe. How do you get these intersection points is something I was never very good at. That's why I came up with Quick Fit. You can see there's a lot of ordnance lines, and I'll show you how I came up with this one. Now what I did is I laid out all my lines, and then I took the lateral that I already cut, and I rolled it. Fits perfectly. That's how I made this template. Because if I was going to rely on my math skills and my template development skills, I would never have this right. And how much easier does it get than this? Make the pipe first and make the template second. Hi, we're back again. I'm with Phil, one of the finest welders in Local 663. Anyway, we've got another lateral set up here. My gentlemen are working on the templates back there. They're copying them. They're working at it. Now, I want 39 degrees. That is set. 39 degrees. My off-center is I want 3/4 up above. And down below, I've got over 2 inches. That's what the engineer wants on the print. We're going to show you how to lay it out with quick fit, just like that. I'm now with Bob Sauvé, business agent for Local 663. What do you think, Bob?
Well, I think as Russ alluded to earlier on, this is a great item. Productivity, and the thing about it all is certainly will show the fact that the UA has trained our people again into the right way of fabricating. It certainly will look good for the contractors and the clients that we deal with.
There we go. We've got our lateral laid out perfectly. I'm going to take this over to the welding shop. We're going to cut it with a zip cut, bring it back here, and fit it on perfect.
Hi, my name is Bernie St. Dennis. I'm with TS Mechanical in Sarnia, Local 663. I've been in the trade for 30 years, and in 5 minutes, I've learned what to do in an amazing amount of time, little time, and it took me 5 minutes, like I said, after 30 years. I can't believe it, how quick it is done.
It's incredible, eh? A lot of layout has gone down, isn't it?
Yep.
There's no more layout necessary.
No more layout whatsoever.
Scott Maidman, I work for Jacobs Engineering. Most amazing thing I've seen, quick, slick, simple, and I can't believe that it's taken somebody 50 years of working in this business to come up with something this amazing.
We're now in the welding shop. We're going to have some sparks flying. Like I said, we broke our tack that we had set over with our spool, and now I'm going to get ready to zip this off. Always think safety first thing every time whenever you work. Earplugs, safety glasses, and a grinding shield. So I got a zip cut on the end of my mini grinder. I'm going to zap this sucker off. I'm going to start right here. Now, that's been cut. We're going to go on the other side, click it in. It's going to fit perfect. First time, every time using the quick fit.
I think it's a great training aid you've got here. It was a unique idea, very well done. It cuts down productivity time, waste time. It's efficient, it looks good, and most certainly it's all what you said, quick, and it does fit.
Oh yeah, it's perfect. First time, every time.
I just spent $75 on a 6x6 lateral template this morning.
Is that right?
Yeah, and
On a template,
I had to
one
wait- yeah,
template.
I had to wait 2 days to get it, and it's worth every
Now, any degree, any size pipe,
Yeah,
eh?
we spent hundreds of dollars this year.
History.
Yeah, and this is going to make it a lot easier.
Now you can train your workforce to get these kind of results first time, every time. There'll be no more template development. Why should we? How long did it take just to make the 3 copies of the ones with the tangents that are already known? Now look what we've done in 28 minutes. 8, 10, off center. Like, it doesn't get any easier than this. We hope you like what you've seen here today. We've got an awesome training seminar here with Quick Fit. Your crew will not be the same. Your labor will not be the same. The times you punch in for a lateral and a stiff leg will never be the same. And we're here to help you save money, and I'm sure we did. Thank you and have a great day.